The accident happened October of 2008. There was about 3 years of like real struggle. I transitioned from really just trying to survive to what to do now with my life. I was on a website one day that's called the Slocum Society. It was a list of sailors who had solo circumnavigated the world and different records that were set. And I didn't see a double amputee on there, so I decided, hey, maybe I should go sailing. And that's actually what ended up being the inspiration to buy the boat. There wasn't actually much sailing in my past. I had never really sailed before my accident. I sailed twice on a lake when I was a kid, and from then until my accident, I'd never sailed. And so I bought some books and watched YouTube videos. Like, I told my friends and family that I knew how to sail just because I really didn't want them to worry. I've sailed halfway around the world. I would say probably approximately 20,000 miles in the last 5 years. Doing things on the boat as a double amputee is, my boat isn't outfitted in any specific way. It's the same way that I bought it. Everything's still mechanical, and I end up using my teeth a lot and my toes for tailing the winches and whatnot. The things that you usually use a second hand for, I usually end up using my teeth for. I went to a sushi restaurant with some friends, and on the way home, drunk driver had swerved across the center lane and hit me head on. I don't know if I was unconscious or not, but I don't remember the collision. When I came to, I was still on the road and my helmet was on, and it was like waking up from a dream. I didn't remember getting hit. And I was trying to take my helmet off. I couldn't figure out why it was still on. I realized that my arm was missing, and I reached over and I grabbed the bloody stump, and I screamed for help a few times, but there was nobody there. So I pushed myself out of the road. I got my helmet off, and I grabbed my cell phone and I dialed 911. And it took me a second to actually hit send. I thought about it. I knew what I was in for. I knew that my arm was missing. I knew my foot was damaged. There was going to be this huge struggle. It wasn't going to be easy. I was going to be crippled. I was going to be handicapped. I was like, do I really want to continue to fight for this? And I obviously hit send, so I'm here, but it took me a minute to actually work up the courage to call for help and not be exactly the person I was before. I anticipate I should make it back to Hawaii in about 2 years. Should be the completion of my solo journey.